First of all, Moody's India has created, in my view, new ground realities vis-a-vis Jammu and Kashmir. While they may still have in their own mind a few more realities to be created. And let's be very clear on that. The changes are driven by, as Sagar Saab just said, unilateralism. And this unilateralism is, in the international diction, an attribute of major power syndrome. I think I would like to say in just 2 words, this is an assault on Kashmiri identity. Kashmiri tashakhus ke upar ek ye hamla hai. Or on the legal personality of J&K as is registered in the international arena. So 370 or no 370, 35A or no 35A. The core of the issue is that the sovereign India wants to humble the Kashmiri people. Prime Minister Modi's electoral mandate, we all knew about it, and what they perceived as, and forgive me for this, Pakistan's declining potential in terms of economy and international standing and internal political bickering. Now, it's not what I say, it's what I think they think. And therefore, they were making a very calculated move in terms of, not only in terms of substance, but in terms of the timing. Handauta, which we know signifies the rise of fascism in South Asia, has yet another manifestation that is very much pronounced, and we should understand it so well as to what fascism in the South Asian scenario actually means. And what we discover or revisit and then find out is that the fascism in South Asia is now interwoven with what we call the best practices of Zionism. And of course, the assault on identity is just one thing. It also implies the drive towards fragmentation of the territories under control, demographic re-engineering, and what I like to call, forgive me if there are Palestinians present, I'm sure they would agree with me, but I'm coining a new expression, and that is West Bankization. You create pockets and you deny them interlinkages. And that's the way the Zionist dimension of fascism in South Asia has learned from the Israeli practices and with the convergence of interests that they have in the contemporary geostrategic environment. What does it actually mean in terms of giving a robust response? Of course, I'm not talking of a military response. It's a political move, and the first thing is to find a robust political response. I'm not suggesting that we come out of Simla, but I am strongly in favor of revisiting Simla immediately and to see what are the pros and cons of remaining within that framework or exiting from that framework. This cannot be done 6 months later. This had to be done, this revisitation will have to be done now. Because if you do it now, you accelerate the process of internationalizing. First of all, major powers are not interested in addressing the Kashmir issue. Let's be honest, let's be frank, And let's not mislead our people. They are interested, they would always be interested to prevent a war between India and Pakistan. Or perhaps many of them would be interested in creating a war and then bringing it to an end. So I think when we talked of mediation, we spoke of a cart before the horse. Now, the new realities have been created. If we go on talking of mediation now, what it would mean? It would mean, come on, help us in legitimizing what has already happened. I think we should, in response to anything which the major powers suggest, we should offer them just one thing. We should ask them, we should plead on one thing as far as their role is concerned. And that is, please persuade India and persuade us to demilitarize the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Let's see what they say. Thank you.